Izaya Carson, born on November 14th, 2001, better known by his stage name Izaya Tiji, is a musical artist born in Dayton, Ohio. Izaya was raised by a very religious mom and would state that he grew up in a very Christian household. Growing up, he would listen to nothing but Christian music his mom would put on. Izaya's father was born in Central Africa in the Republic of Congo, making Izaya Tiji full or part Congolese. Growing up wasn't easy for Izaya. In an Instagram live, he would state when he was 4 years of age, his mom would reveal to him that he was schizophrenic. Later on in his life, at age 15, Izaya would reveal that he was set up by friends and got arrested. Not too much is known about that situation. Now let's talk music. Izaya would eventually stop listening to Christian music and start listening to pop music on the radio, like Owl City, Young Thug, and Eminem. After diving deep into his musical taste, Izaya would listen to underground rap and so-called SoundCloud rappers like XXXTentacion, Lucky, Bladee, and Famous Dex. Feeling inspired, Izaya Tiji would then pick up a mic with his earliest track on SoundCloud being posted on the 27th of September 2018, named #Slay, #JimSoulja, which were named after a brand started by Ken Carlson, who just recently passed away. R.I.P. Izaya Tiji would meet a local artist in the Ohio area named Goonie, who would invite Izaya to be a part of a group chat/rap collective named Slay World, which I'm sure most of you have heard of. Tiji was hesitant at first, but would be added by Goonie anyways, as a way to show him love and support. There he would be a group of artists like Summrs, Kankan, and Frank's Last Day. Tiji would claim that Kankan would beg him to be a part of Slay and took credit for making Kankan a part of Slay World. Izaya Tiji would say that he was the heart of the group Slay World. Izaya Tiji would collab with artists like Yeat, Summrs, and have tracks produced by Kankan. Izaya would abruptly leave the group, claiming that the members were very immature and would act different in person than they would online. One thing about Izaya Tiji is that he's a very passionate guy and isn't really scared to speak his mind. Fans and supporters would join his Instagram lives and always ask him why he left Slay World, and he would speak about it in a very upset tone. At some point in his career, he would change his name to Izzy K&E, which stands for No None Else, which is also the name of one of his projects. He would then change it back to Izaya Tiji soon after. Now for his musical style, Izaya raps but is mostly known for his soft auto-tune singing. Izaya is known for having great taste and having what I think is the greatest beat selection in the underground scene right now. His sound can easily go mainstream and could garner a cult-like fanbase like Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion, but Izaya Tiji will state that he is not in it to be the best or the biggest. He really stays to himself and knows his lane as an artist. Izaya's top songs as of right now are Deeply, Bye Bye, and Interlude, which I highly recommend you listen to if you haven't already. Some of my personal favorite Izaya Tiji songs are 2017, Faces in the Dark, Better Off Alone 2, and Take Him Out with Yapo JJ. The projects he has up on Spotify right now are 2020, which he dropped in 2019, War, Volume 13, and True Clarity, which were dropped in 2020, Know Nothing Else in 2021, and Never Meant to Be in 2022. I would highly recommend listening to True Clarity, which I personally think has no skips. As of the making of this video, Izaya Tiji is really inconsistent when it comes to making new music, according to fans and supporters. Izaya states that he spends most of his time in the house smoking. When he's not doing that, you could catch him on Instagram trolling and going back and forth with his followers. If he's not doing that, he's teasing his fans by saying he won't drop any new serious songs and post a trail of videos of himself rapping on beats with funny samples or Detroit type beats. Izaya also is constantly going live on Twitch TV and playing games and chopping it up with his dedicated supporters. Honestly though, to sum it all up, I think Izaya Tiji is criminally underrated when it comes to his content and talent. He really has the potential to be huge, but he seriously does not care to blow up, which I respect. He has an amazing voice and sound, and if you're a fan of underground rap, you should know or at least heard of his name. And if you haven't, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you are literally a new gen. L+ ratio. This is Dillman, and thank you so much for tuning in. I had a ton of fun making this, and I really hope Izaya doesn't watch this and get upset. Peace.